us so early today here at NBAA base. We're very pleased to have all of you with us, and would like to extend my thanks to those who joined us on static yesterday to see the Global 7000 for the first time. So my name is Mark Maslach. I'm Director of Communications and Public Affairs for Bombardier Business Aircraft, and my team is here with us today. So if you have any questions, there's going to be a Q&A opportunity at the end of a presentation from my esteemed colleagues, and following that, press kits are available on USB sticks at the back of the room and on your chairs. So before introducing the panel, I'd like to reiterate David Khalil's comments from yesterday that Bombardier is very proud to be standing strong with Las Vegas here at NBAA, and will be supporting efforts to help the healing process as much as we can in partnership with our operators and NBAA. So I'd like to now introduce our panelists. So our first speaker today will be Michelle Ouellette, who is Senior Vice President of the Global 7000 and Global 8000 program. Our second speaker, to my right, is Jean-Christophe Gallagher, who's Vice President and General Manager of Customer Experience for Bombardier. And finally, rounding out our panel, we have Brad Nolan, who is the Vice President of Marketing and Communications for Bombardier Business Aircraft, and leads our product planning, sales engineering, and product design teams. So without further ado, I'd like to cover a little bit of what we've been up to at NBAA. FTB4, of course, is on static display. FTB4 is the architect. It is equipped with a full interior. Michelle will be going through the program in a little bit more detail. The premier cabin on the Global 6000 is on display for the first time in the US. Now, if you haven't seen some of the social media that we've been doing on the 6000, we're inviting everyone here in the room to flex the wing of the plane. So you can walk up to the Global 6000, put your hand under the wing and try and push it up, and that will demonstrate how flexible the wing is and how smooth the ride on the Global 6000 is. So if you're out at static, please stop by and do that. We have our authorized service facility award cocktail static display at I think it's at 4 p.m. or 2 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon. And finally, customer tech sessions and our general session. We're pleased to host customers at NBAA over the course of the next 2 days. So our first announcement of the day, I'm very happy to announce that Zenith Aviation in the UK has ordered an additional 2 Learjet 75 aircraft. This makes them the largest operator of Learjet 75 aircraft in Europe, and we're thrilled that the platform continues to build momentum in Europe. And of course, it's the category-leading aircraft in terms of performance, range, speed, cabin amenities. It has a flat floor. We're very proud of the product, and very proud that Zenith Aviation continues to select it for its fleet. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here with us today, given the vast distance, but we did want to highlight that we're very pleased with this agreement. You have a press release in your kits along with the photo, and of course we can have any questions answered on that topic afterwards. So a busy agenda for today. So first up is Michelle, and I'll hand the podium over to him. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. It's a pleasure to take a few moments to actually cover the 7000 program. So I will start just by describing, so what is the Global 7000? The Global 7000 is the only business aircraft with 4 zones, 4 distinct living spaces, a complete kitchen, and a full crew suite. There's basically no aircraft like this on the market today. So our cabin is more than 10 feet longer than any competitor. And this is why we will deliver unparalleled comfort from an interior perspective to our customers. Why is that? Well, the Global 7000 started off as a clean sheet design. So it was meant to optimize both short field and long range performance. So this is how we end up with a game-changing aircraft, the Global 7000, having the range of 7,400 nautical miles, reaching speeds of 0.925, and this will actually connect more cities quicker than any other competitor on the market today. Cities like New York to Dubai, you could reach London to Singapore, or LA to Shanghai. And all this, and on all these flights, our customers will experience the smoothest ride because of our optimized wing design. Let me tell you a bit about the flight test program and where are we at today. So we have 4 flight test vehicles in flight, and they have reached close to 900 hours of flight testing in the program today. So the aircraft are performing very well, and showing a higher degree of reliability in the flight test program, permitting us to fly many times a week on all the vehicles. FTV1, the first one on the top hand, left-hand corner. Sorry. Oh, going too quick there. It's really a speedy aircraft. I can't keep up with it. The Performer, top left-hand, FTV1, focusing on flight characteristics and performance. Actually flew more than 140 times so far in the program. FTV2 and 3, basically the powerhouse and the navigator. I have a few slides after describing a couple of exciting milestones that they have gone through, but they have both actually together flown more than 100 times. Bottom left hand, you have the Architect, so that's FTV4 that actually flown and is here at the display, at NBAA static display. In the center there, our Masterpiece, the last flight test vehicle, the one that will be used to validate the entry to service configuration of this plane, is actually in pre-flight hangar right now. And not lastly, but not without saying, our production aircraft are on the way. So we were building interiors and green aircraft, and we now have 8 customer aircraft on the assembly line in Toronto. So I'll tell you about FTV2. Had a nice journey in a cold chamber location in McKinley there in Florida. So this is a type of test that the aircrafts actually go through. So this is cold soak operations where the aircraft goes to these temperatures, minus 40 F, 10 hours, and actually start the engines, cycle the systems, the whole goal being the validation of all aircraft systems at these temperatures. You basically then do the opposite. This one was done in California, where same process, this time, whoops, being a hot soak, I don't know what it is. We'll get there. Put it here. The same type of thing, going through our procedures. This one going through 30 type of tests. You can understand that on this one, going through environment control system, ventilation, as you're in these hot soak, seeing that everything works well. And basically in this test, just as much as the other tests preceding for cold soak, everything works, all the systems work per plan, basically validating our design, validating that the aircraft will do what it's intended to do. FTV3 had a long, one test points or one long mission, driving it to do 8,000 miles, where it actually came 3 minutes close to the North Pole, 89 degrees north. So this is our navigator, the avionics aircraft. So basically evaluating all avionics system performance at high altitude. Another exciting test point for our aircraft, where again, everything went per design. FTV4, as we just spoke before, had its first flight on the 28th of September. This is great pride for everyone, great pride to have it here at the show. I encourage you to go and see it. This aircraft has an interior in it, so therefore will be used to validate the overall passenger experience, which, as I said, will be quite unique. A glimpse of the interior that's on this aircraft. Again, what we're doing here with this aircraft is a validation of everything that's overall comfort. We want to make sure we deliver the best environment for our customers in this aircraft. So everything that has to do with the cabin, whether it be temperature, audio, lighting, everything that needs to be tested will be tested in this in FTV4. So to close, the bottom line on the Global today is that we will enter service in the second half of 2018. The Global 7000 aircraft will meet its performance targets, and in the end, all of this together makes it that there's just no aircraft like this in the market. Thank you very much. I will now pass it on to you.
Thank you, Michel. Please come to our static display and see this wonderful aircraft. Quite an amazing sight, and thank you, Michel, for these words. It's a pleasure to see you all again this morning. I'd like to give you a few updates on our aftermarket business at Bombardier Business Aircraft. As you know, we are very much focused on our aftermarket business at Bombardier Business Aircraft focused on delivering an exceptional customer experience to all regions of the world. And we believe that us as the OEM add a lot of value in the aftermarket. We of course know these airplanes better than anyone else. We are truly committed to the customer's peace of mind. And what you see more and more from us is us investing in new technology, new features that we make available in the aftermarket, in retrofit. So I'm going to cover a few of these topics this morning. But first and foremost, I'd like to talk a little bit about our brand new smart services offering. You remember Bombardier was a pioneer 30 years ago when we launched the first parts by the hour program in the industry. We called it Smart Parts at the time, and it's a name that has come along the journey with us over the last 30 years. We're very, very excited to introduce today our brand new Smart Services offering, truly a completely revamped program for us that really brings our by the hour program to today's business aviation market with more flexibility, more predictability for customers, and for all aircraft that are less than 20 years of age. So I would like to show you the following.
Bombardier's Smart Services just reached a whole new level of convenience. Introducing the new Smart Services offering. An improved, more flexible cost per flight hour coverage. Choose the program you need for the aircraft you fly. Leveraging 30 years of experience so you can enjoy a more flexible and inclusive plan. Coverage begins with the industry-leading Smart Parts program, which provides comprehensive coverage on a wide range of aircraft parts and systems. Choose additional coverage options, including landing gear overhaul, cabin system components, scheduled labor, and unscheduled labor. Customers have the freedom to tailor their coverage, add one option, or two, or three, or all four additional options. A simple monthly billing replaces unpredictable parts and maintenance costs and provides the peace of mind that comes with a guaranteed flight hour rate. Aircraft enrolled benefit from a demonstrated higher resale value and spend fewer days on the resale market. With dedicated support teams available around the clock and a growing network of service centers and maintenance stations that offer a full range of support, the program that started it all just got better. More than ever, you can focus on what matters most: flying.
Now, we truly designed this program with our customers and for our customers. We spent a lot of time understanding what they wanted in today's market in terms of coverage. And this is where you see that today, for example, we bring in unscheduled maintenance as part of this by the hour program, which is something we're very excited about and our customers are excited about as well. When we reviewed our entire program, one of the key things we looked at was all past Bombardier pre-owned transactions in the market. What you see on the screen are about 1,500 transactions of some of our airplanes. And what we have seen clearly is that those airplanes that have been enrolled on the by the hour OEM program actually are worth more in the marketplace at the time of resale, and actually spend less days on the market when the aircraft is put on the pre-owned market. So it's really exciting what we're offering today, because we are making this program available to more airplanes in our fleet. We now will cover airplanes up to 20 years of age, and that makes every Bombardier customer out there really, they have the occasion now to go and put that airplane onto this program. Now, we are confident that this program adds a lot of value in the marketplace. Of course, all the parts that go on this program actually go through our rigorous OEM quality system, and that's unparalleled in the industry. So at the same time, what we're doing is taking our knowledge and our experience in these by-the-hour programs on the parts side, and now really applying this mentality to our training division as well. As you know, Bombardier is the only OEM in business aviation that still has its own training centers today. And we're very excited about bringing our smart training offering, a program where you can enroll on with a monthly fee, a fixed monthly fee, and bring your maintenance technicians back to Bombardier training centers for as many courses as you would like throughout the year. So we're really excited about bringing this, this methodology that we have developed over the years in our smart parts side of the house now back to our training centers. Another area where you've seen Bombardier pioneer and really be at the forefront of the industry is in cabin connectivity. I was standing here 2 years ago, if you remember, with our friend William Shatner, and we were introducing Ka-band on Bombardier business aircraft. And at the time, we were the first OEM to make that move into Ka-band technology. We know Ka-band is the fastest internet connection available worldwide today. And we are pleased now to complement this offering with 4G Go-Go offering on our Challenger platforms. Now, this offering really makes a lot of sense on for those customers that are flying mainly over continental United States. And we're very, very pleased to bring this technology in production as early as the first quarter next year. And we will be offering it as of December in service as a retrofit option. We've developed an STC in collaboration with Duncan Aviation to be able to offer this promptly in the marketplace, available as at December this year. As we're bringing these new technologies and features to our install base, we're also investing significantly in our capabilities across our service centers. We've invested significantly in Tucson this year to create a brand new interior refurbishment shop where we will be focusing and concentrating the big refurb packages that we do across our network. So it's very exciting to see latest of the art technology, spray booths, all now being available in Tucson. The shop is operating, and it really will become our center of excellence when it comes to a major interior refurbishment across the network. So we are going to be focusing a lot of our big packages in that facility, which is the largest facility in the Bombardier network. But we are, of course, providing interior work and interior capability in most of our service centers around the world. We've developed over the years, and we've accelerated more recently the pace of development for all of these different upgrades and retrofits that we are making available in the aftermarket. Right now, we are co-marketing with our friends at Nextend and Rockwell Collin on brand new ProLine Fusion upgrade for the Challenger 604. We are in flight test right now for this upgrade, and we're very, very excited about making this available to 604 operators as early as the end of 2018. But of course, we're offering a lot more throughout our service center network, from cabin management system upgrades. For example, the venue upgrade on the Global is something that we offer throughout the service network. The DU8675 on the 4045 platform, Ka-band on the Global platform, as well as the Challenger 600 platform. And you will see a lot more interior features and retrofits available, such as hard flooring options, whether it's wood floor options or stone flooring options. Now, to be able to meet the increased demand that all of these exciting products are really creating out there, we've bolstered our capacity in our service center network over the last year. We've added 20% more technicians around our service center network and 30% more project managers to actually be able to take these airplanes through these significant upgrades within our network. So we're very excited about this. This has led to significant capacity increase at sites just like Hartford in Connecticut, where we saw a 20% increase in the number of applied hours that we did this year. You've also seen us announce the opening of brand new service centers such as Biggin Hill in London, where we now have full capability and FAA certification now in Biggin Hill. And we've also announced the opening of our China service center in Tianjin earlier in April this year. So these sites are now on board and complement our worldwide service infrastructure. At the same time, we are very much focused on getting to our customers as fast as possible to help them in different situations that they encounter around the world. 3,000 dedicated employees in our aftermarket business, 82 field service representatives, 16 mobile repair units, 15 regional support offices. We have our customer response aircraft that's flying all over the continental United States to deliver parts and technicians to aircraft in need. And also this acquisition of 5 line stations that we made in Europe earlier this year. We are bolstering our capability when it comes to getting to and providing unscheduled maintenance to our airplanes around the world. You see us investing now in brand new teams, Go teams, we call them. For example, a SATCOM Go team that now we have available to go and get to all of these connectivity issues that can be encountered in the field. So we're very, very excited about the possibilities and the faster response that we'll be delivering to our customers with such teams going forward. And to coordinate all of this and all of our mobile response units in the United States, we've created a brand new maintenance control center. It is headquartered in Wichita, and this is where we coordinate all of our response across North America for those aircraft in need. So as you can see, a lot happening throughout the aftermarket business. We are absolutely focused as an organization to deliver exceptional customer experience to our customers. Of course, we know these aircraft very well. We value our customers' peace of mind, and as you can see, we are investing more and more in bringing these brand new state-of-the-art technologies and making them available in retrofit on our platforms. Thank you, guys. Mark?
Thank you, JC. Thank you, Michelle. So before we proceed with a photo opportunity to celebrate the launch of our Smart Services offering, we'd like to open up the floor to questions for members of the media. So